It's Gateway Gaming here, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to, in darkRP, make a super OP unraidable base. The tools you're going to need, it helps. You don't need it, is Stacker is the most important one. Obviously, keypad, fading doors, and materials, stuff like that. If Stacker's restricted, or restricted for VIP like it is on this server, is possible, it just takes longer and won't be as precise. If you want to use precision tool, there's a few places you can use it. I don't like it, I don't use it. First off, find a good place. My favorite place in this map is this one right here. So, by the doors, especially the garage doors, all the doors, including the inside ones. Like that. I'll buy the inside ones when I go inside. This prevents trolls from running inside, buying the doors, and be like, I'm part of this base, you can't kick me out. Because people will do that. Then make a KOS sign. Mine, normally when there's people on, you should make it a building sign. But there's a little trick for bases like this. Is while this one's prop blocked, I'm just gonna leave that open. I don't care if they raid me, so what? I have nothing. I'm not gonna put anything in a half completed base. So here's my KOS sign. You can copy it. It's pretty good. Gets a lot of kills. So we're just gonna leave that one open for now. Okay. If you want to put cameras outside, now would be a better time probably than later. So I'm closing the door, locking it. Actually, I'm going to need it unlocked or something. Okay, so first, hit your Q menu and look at all these props. Go down to Builder General and scroll all the way down. The way I do this, I scroll all the way down and I look, you see where like these cubes are? Up a few, these props. I think for this one I'm going to use a cube 05 times 3 times 05. No, I'm not. That's totally the wrong design. The ones directly above it, sorry. Yeah, 7475. Alright. I'm gonna use this one, which is 075 times 5 times 075. Yeah, this is the one. And if you don't have Stacker, because we're gonna stack this up, it is easier to use one of a thicker version, like one of these. It's actually a lot thicker, so it's just faster, but that does cause a little bit of flaw. So then make sure you can walk through it. You want it skinny as possible, so only one person can fit here. So that's the trick. Okay, so then we're going to spawn in some of these. These are storefront template bars. Okay, glitch it out. We're going to want to put that right in the entrance. Right there. Then we're going to spawn another one as close as the last one as we pretty much can. Right there. Might want to just double check that there's just enough room for one person. There is, okay. So that's the most important one to be skinny, but the other ones, it's a good idea to make them as skinny as possible. So spawn in 4 of those. Depending on the server, depending on how many you can spawn in. My server that I always play on, SNS.RP, is the best ever. Oops, yeah, shift tabbed. Is 4 fading doors plus a vault. So then take Stacker out and stacker up. Not that one. Stacker up these ones. So when you put a keypad, they can't crouch jump on the keypad, jump over. You wouldn't believe how many really good bases I've seen that have that flaw. Okay. Next, take fading doors and fading door 1, fading door 2, fading door 3, fading door 4. Then take out Stacker. No. First, use keypad and make keypad 1, keypad 2, keypad 2. Now, a strategy that some people use is they'll spawn in, the keypads will be switched. So that one will be keypad 3, that one right there would be keypad 2. So you start to crack that one, and it opens up the one behind you, so you have to crack the other one. Is allowed in most servers, as far as I know. Wait, that one needs to be 3 to get out. So that's a trick to slow them down if you need them to get slowed down. Okay, and there still needs to be one outside, but I'll do it in a second. Okay, now we're gonna stack up these. The reason why I don't do this trick is because if they get past where I would ever use it and they're already in, then it's GG. I failed. They killed me, or I'm not there. It doesn't matter. Or I'm AFK or something. Okay, so then we're gonna want to fading door this. Actually, first we're gonna want to materialize some crap. I like materialize this one to see-through. And I personally, you can do any combination. I like the black, just because it looks pretty rad. And then I like making these ones materialized as a see-through material, not a one-way prop. And I'll show you why. It's actually a really small reason. Because if you have a high-caliber sniper, only a high-caliber sniper, you can shoot through these props, and it's allowed because it's not a one-way prop. So that really does help. And that ends about 80% of raids of people who don't have high-caliber snipers. And then the base design ends the rest. Alright, so fading doors. I'm going to want a fading door. I like V because I can just hit it, open it. So we're going to fading door out, and then we're going to need to put some buttons so we don't get in trouble with fading door boost. The way I do it is I put 1, 2, 3, 4. If I had more buttons, I would make all the way down to 4, then another row of 4. But this way, I can just click without hitting my fading door, and it opens it, especially right here, which is where I need to open the most. So now the way this works is I go, and I just shot them, but it's not open long enough for them to shoot me. I've literally ended 6 or 7 people raids with this strategy, all by myself with nothing but a deagle before I got VIP Plus on the server. Now, the next thing I'm going to want to do is something a lot of players don't do, but it's a must. You gotta do this. Is barricade the walls with these. The reason why you should always do this, and this one stacker really helps, is because if you don't do this, players can, and most servers you're not allowed to, will shoot through the walls. And when they shoot through the walls while you're defending, like if you're defending right here and they have a high caliber sniper rifle and they just shoot through the wall, insta kill you, well then you die. So then you're gonna completely barricade off the walls. I'm gonna pause while I do that. I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back from barricading the walls. One thing you're gonna want to do is at least make a double layer. That will stop most. See how it's bouncing back? That means it's stopping. That'll stop most assault rifles and SMGs and some heavy machine guns. However, Dragunov SVUs, Dragunov SVDs, Thompsons, and Barretts can shoot through 2 layers. None of them except the SVD Dragunov, the Intervention, which I don't even know if most servers have, or if that's a custom thing, and the Dragunov SVU can penetrate through 3, and they have a 25% chance of penetrating through 4. So to be really safe, put 5. But, you know, if that's a problem, it's really low, you don't need it necessarily, it's a good idea. At least 2 if you can afford it. If you can't, oh, then it really sucks for you. So now, when they keypad crack, they'll get in the first one. There's only enough room for 1 person. So the second they turn their back, they're dead. Literally, the second they turn around, they just die because I opened it up. Well, they die when I want them to. Then for the vault, I just put a prop here. Meh. If they get past my first 4, then they're gonna get in my vault. It's end of story. But now you can put your printers, your valve. You know they'll be perfectly safe. Also, if you want to, you could make this a fading door so you can let cars through. I don't like cars in my face, but whatever. Alright, that's been Gateway Gaming here. I'll see you next video I post. Bye.